Hello, this is Vortex259 and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. Today we're going to continue exploring the Tower of Najimi. Apparently at the top of this tower there's an old man who has possession of Bakota's Thief's Key. So with a little luck maybe we can convince him to give us the Thief's Key. And since the last time we met, I went back to the town of Aliahan and purchased some new equipment for a couple of my characters. I got Glenn a leather shield, and I got Pete a copper sword and a leather shield. He's been doing a lot better damage since he's gotten the copper sword. Also got a couple of new monster medals. Let me show you those in the plan menu. I got number 4, which is the Anteater, and number 6, which is Frogor, so 4 out of 165. Hopefully we'll pick up some more on the way. And also I've got Hero up to level 5 and Matt up to level 6. Pete and Matt have also learned a couple of new spells. Pete is also at level 6. Pete learned the speed up spell, which will increase each character's agility, so it effectively acts as a haste spell. And Matt also learned the Ice Bolt spell, which is much better than the Blaze spell, so maybe we can demonstrate those spells in a couple of upcoming battles. Alright, well the last time we met we picked up this treasure chest. We've got a couple of more we can pick up in the tower before we talk to the old man. So from here let's just go to the east. And whoops, almost went past the stairs. Here's the stairs right up here. So let's go up these stairs, and it's only going to take us into a small hallway, but there's a treasure chest located in here. And inside this treasure chest we're going to get Tiny Medal number 4. Alright, one more Tiny Medal and we'll get the Spiny Whip from the Metal Master. Alright, let's continue exploring, going back down these stairs. And we'll start going back the way we came. So from here we'll just keep going south and we'll turn west here. Now be careful if you're in this tower. If you fall off you'll have to start all over and start climbing back up the stairs. You'll essentially fall back down onto the island. Okay, so let's go up into this room here. And look at that, there's the next staircase. Will take us up to the next floor. We're going to run into some stronger monsters on this floor. I'll try to demonstrate one or two of them hopefully. Got one treasure chest on this floor we can pick up. And it should be just around the bend there. Okay, here's a new enemy I'll demonstrate. This enemy is called the Butterfly. I believe the Butterfly can cast the surround spell, which will essentially make your characters miss a lot. They'll see multiple images of the Butterfly. So we'll try to take that one out as quick as possible. And let's go ahead and speed up the party and have Matt demonstrate that Ice Bolt spell on the Frogor. Okay, we took out the Butterfly pretty quick. I guess I could have defeated it last to try to get the monster medal, but oh well. Okay, there's speed up. Everybody's agility is going up, so hopefully we'll be the first attack this time. Matt does 1 point of damage. Way to go, Matt. But we take him out pretty quick, so we get 11 experience points and 17 gold. Alright, treasure chest is in this room here, and Hero opens the chest and finds a warp wing. That will come in handy very soon. Alright, let's go meet that old man. Well, I haven't run into it yet, but there's a monster up here that's called Babble, and the Babble is capable of poisoning you. I think in my previous video I mentioned that you might want to bring some antidotes with you in case you're poisoned, because if you're poisoned you'll take damage with each step. Alright, let's go up these stairs here. And we're inside an old room. A room with an old man, I should say. It's probably an old room too. Let's talk to the man here. Looks like he's asleep. What can we do to wake him up? Oh, well I guess he just wakes up on his own. Here at last, Hero, you say? I've dreamt of this ceaselessly, of giving you this thief key. You will take it? Sure, I'll take it. So Hero obtains the thief key, alright. Well, that didn't take much convincing, did it? By the way, hero, there are books that can change the personality of any reader. They are that persuasive. Be careful if you find such a book. Now go, hero. I shall resume my dreaming. Okay. Well, we'll just let him fall back into a deep sleep. Let's check his bookshelves here. No special books on that shelf. And in this book shelf we find the Tomboy book, which will change the personality of a female to Tomboy. But since I have no females in my party, I'll just probably sell that off for gold. Alright, well, let's put that thief's key to the test. You can see there's one giant red door here, and now that we're in possession of the thief's key, all we got to do is push down and it will automatically open for us. Alright, well, we're done with the Tower of Najimi now, so let's fall off the tower. Try not to break a leg. And we fall back down onto the island. So this is where that warp wing is going to come in very handy. So let's use that warp wing. And we'll go back to the town of Aliahan. Now later we'll get a spell called the Return Spell, which will essentially do the same thing as the warp wing. Alright, well, now that we have possession of the thief's key, we can go sneak around and open up some of those locked doors. We'll start off by going to the castle. There's a few locked doors in here. So let's go up and find the first locked door. Remember, the thief's key can only open up the red doors, so that gray door can't be opened yet. We'll need a different key for that one. So here's one locked door that's been opened. Let's talk to this guy here. He says he's worked at the castle for 10 years already. I wanted to become a scholar, but I failed the exam. I'm sure those who passed read the smart book. Alright, well, I guess if we find a smart book, that will increase our intelligence, so that would probably be good for my mage, Matt. Alright, continuing up the pike here. Should be another locked door just up ahead. There's the princess, and to the west of the princess is another locked room. So if we go in here, there's another guy in here. Let's see what he has to say. A magic bomb will break the seal that blocks the traveler's gate. I think there is an old man in Reeve who studies magic bombs. Well, you might remember in the inn in the town of Aliahan, there was a man that tried to make a magic bomb and injured himself pretty badly, so hopefully we won't do the same. Let's check in this drawer here. Alright, there's our 5th TinyMedals, so we now have enough to get the whip, the spiny whip that is. So we'll go back down into Metal Manor and hand over those 5 TinyMedals here in a bit. I believe there's one more locked door we can check out here. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Kind of easy to press buttons sometimes when you don't mean to. Alright, let's go down these stairs here. Now this is another locked room down in the dungeon of the castle. But if we go down these stairs, it's essentially going to take you back to the canal that will connect to Najimi Tower. So if you ever want to go back into the tower to level up, you can take that door there, and that's a pretty easy way to get there. Alright, let's see. If I remember correctly, in the castle we can get a couple more doors unlocked. So let's just go back up through here. And from here we'll just go down to the south. And we'll open up this locked room here. And we'll talk to this guy. Magic bomb is an explosive device. I hear it's used to smash walls. Alright, well apparently the next thing we need to do is try to find a magic bomb to access the Traveler's Gate. And we've already talked to this lady. You might remember this secret passage that we found earlier. So let's go back around here and go back down to Metal Manor and turn in those 5 TinyMedals. So Metal Manor is in the well here. Going to get a new item. So let's talk to the Metal Master. Welcome, I collect TinyMedals from all over the world. You found some medals? I'll take them from you. So the number of medals I've brought him so far is 5. So good. Hero has brought me 5 medals so far. That earns you the Spiny Whip. So when the total reaches 10, he's going to reward us with the Garter. Wow. Well, I don't know if any of us will really want to equip that. Maybe Glenn will, I don't know. Probably not. We'll probably have to sell that off since we have no female characters. Alright, well let's quickly go to the item menu and equip that Spiny Whip onto Hero. And that will take his attack up to 41, and he can attack multiple enemies in a group now, not just one. Well, that's all the time I'm going to have for this episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3. Thank you for watching today, and we'll see you again next time.